Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's doing fantastic this morning. It is good to be with you. It is the 25th of September, and we're doing extremely well. We're just giving it a couple of more seconds. We're waiting for some of the guys to come online, and we're going to get started. Remember, guys, the information that we discuss in the video is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. All right, so we're ready really to get into it, guys. This morning, this is the opening bell to everybody that is joining in. Thanks so much once again. Anthony, I see you online right there. I see you online right there. Just some fundamentals quickly, guys. Just markets at a glance here this morning. Europe slightly lower here. Euro Stoxx 50 is a little bit lower this morning. The Dow is down at a minus 0.37%. The S&P is down. The Nasdaq is down, and seems like the drag is coming, from the AI stocks. That's what's currently happening. And obviously, we're looking at the Nikkei as well. It's also come down a little bit, as well as the Australian AUS 200 also a little bit, lower down. We are a bit disappointed with the AUS 200. I told the guys in the market review meeting this morning that we had initially thought that we were going to see a rise there because of the gold stocks and the uranium stocks that gave the AUS 200 a boost. And, unfortunately, that was not the case. Price just really pushed down. And so that's going to be it from the indices. But commodities, guys, gold still steady. Safe haven, as you guys know. Safe haven demand will always be there. We got silver. It's near a 14-year high. We are seeing a bit of, demand come from the solar industry. There's an EV demand. And supply is tight. So we're seeing a stronger silver price, all right? But we want to make sure that we obviously look at the technicals on it, even though the fundamentals look so good. We're looking here at the S&P 500, and then we'll look at some, one or two currencies that we currently have. So let's push in with the S&P 500 this morning. Looking good, guys, for a short. We're seeing that the higher time frame on the S&P 500 is at all-time highs. You want to take note of the following, that every time price creates a new high, there is an opportunity for us to sell. Every time there's a high, there's an opportunity to sell. All-time high, opportunity to sell, and we're dealing with the same thing here now. There's the weekly frame. But when you dig down into the lower time frames now, you're starting to see the correction form here. Look at that. There's a correction forming on the S&P 500, and we're digging into the 1 hour time frame where we have far more data. And we have some structure that has obviously printed and developed. And so we're waiting for a couple of breaks still, some more follow through on the S&P 500. You can have a look at it. We're looking at 6639.64, and we're looking at 6629 for a specific entry there if it does push below those specific zones. All right, so maybe just check it out there. All right, that will be the S&P 500. S&P 500. What's also going to be critical here, guys, is to know that even although there is a place where price could possibly go to, which is 6564, that is a guiding line, guys. It is only but a guiding line. It does not mean that we are going to that specific area. It's just to help the guys, contextually put the price movement into some form of parameter, so it can help you guide your, your take profit or your profit taking. And so you can hold, obviously, guys. Remember, everybody's within their reaches and their bounds to do what they need to. But from this specific case, we are just looking at price coming down a little bit further, deep below this, or deep into the 6593 area. And then we got that silver, like I mentioned, guys. Also, there's that 14-year high. But we're seeing the correction then take place when you do dig down into lower time frames. In specificity, the 1 hour, we're seeing the intraday movement. So right now, there's a correction here. We've already come down. There's a correction that's taking place at this point in time. So we're waiting to see what happens at the zone over here. If there's any push, above this area here, that's when we will, look to abort the mission as it stands. We're seeing the drop, yes. We're seeing the dollar strengthen a little bit here this morning. we're seeing it is at the 97-point mark on the Dixie. And if we do see that strength come through even with more aggression, then we will then look for some shorts in the silver price. Don't forget the gold price, guys. We anticipated gold to fall a little bit earlier. It only fell yesterday. We thought it actually fell yesterday with this drop here, about 373 points or pips. There's a correction now taking place. Reason for that is that's a new low. And that's the correction that's taking place, which is outside of this previous range here. That range from that high to this low, price has already broken that structure. There's a correction back to revisit that structure, and we're waiting for price to come back down again to tap that 3708. Obviously, it's going to be within our interest to have a bit of patience. And then obviously the Euro AUD here, also another one looking good. The only challenge with the Euro AUD, when you look at that low and that high, is the price did not really break out of this specific zone. Yes, we had a specific low here, guys, all right, but there was also then a rejection from that perspective. If you look at the higher time frames, look at the 1 hour time frame here, definitely a rejection. So this one might take a little bit longer because of the rejection and the fact that it did not really break that low, which was part of that high, and this is the range in between. So because of that, we're looking for a little bit more consolidation to happen here, guys, and then later on we will look for the short. All right, so this morning, midweek, quick market update here. S&P 500, we're looking for a possible drop here. Silver, we're looking for a possible drop, but it is obviously just correcting. The gold price, we're looking for a drop, one more drop here, but it's still correcting. And then the Euro AUD, it is not in a position at this point to give us that strong follow through we want. So we're going to wait and see, for price to drop a little bit further, and then we push on. All right, so that's it here this morning with the opening bell. Remember, guys, if you'd like to open up that account with us, you can visit www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. That's it from me here this morning, guys. Have a fantastic day further. We'll see you guys. We have a trading room that is also happening, at 2 o'clock this afternoon on YouTube. So please join us on there. We're looking to push through. All right. Have a fantastic one. It's Ashley Reeve here, guys. Midweek update on the markets. Have a fantastic one. Ciao, ciao.